Okay. I made some changes to the code to
Milestone.
make it so that I could set up. Um, I was running into problems with the amount of collision types that I had, so I simplified it. Let me open it up. Instead of having all of the different pieces, I was running out of the amount that I could use. I simplified it to where I just have an enemy, I just have friendlies, I have other so that I can change it if I don't want to collide with it anymore. My weapon, me, and the level. And then stuff that I normally did, like the touch, destroyable hearts, potions, uh, dragoons, those all become interactive objects. Um, Enemies, there's three types of enemies: the dragon, the snake, and the skeleton. Those all get identified in the collision system. And then weapon, uh, which it also holds the interactive or an interactive component to say which type of weapon is actually being collided. Um, and friendly has the other two. So my collision system now, um, when I am colliding with, let's say, an interactive right here, then I'm looking for the interactive component and then looking for which type. So I kind of have and I went with more switches. So the interactive component holds these instead of having all those different shorts. The same with the NPC, the enemy, these three, and so it makes it a little bit easier to plug and play stuff in the entity manager when I want to create. I redid this um, instead of having if statements so that I could just do cases, as nothing is going to be created outside of that. And then changed it from when I'm creating a group, uh, which is calling my spawn entity, instead of it calling by type, creating by type, I'm creating by the entity name, and then just using. So for the enemies, I know that I'm going to use all those components. That way, uh, it makes it. I was having a couple issues, so I was able to fix it, so that things generate a lot easier. All right, let me stop that.